Here we go. All right, our second game of the night. Montgomery's in white against Wynot in black, and they're on the way. Skirbo, tried to get it to Skirbo, and it's just wide. Looking for the quick score. Behind the net, chipped away. Skirbo has a look. Takes it wide, plays it in for Carm. And back onto Tino's stick, and Clendenin makes a nice stop. There was a bit of a giveaway there from Joey D. On the draw, one back for Bishop, but it's kicked away by McEwen. Dodman in his own end. Up the middle, tried to hit Carver. It's on the stick of Mo Montgomery. He gave it away to Skirbo off the leg of Radicic. Bishop pinching in, and Carver chips it around Lefebvre. Looks like Ziggy Swartz down there, and there's Montgomery with a shot just wide. Skirbo's still out there. Dodman off the boards and down the ice. Changes coming for Wynot's. Bishop has a look. Still with it. Goes off the boards. Got Mendez up there. And it's played away smartly. I believe by Lowe. And he'll go off for a change. Dupuis leaves it for Joey D. Goes up the boards and out. Mendez back the other way. Jody gave it away and chipped out by Dupuis again. And into the middle. Away is Arnold. But it's taken and played in by Mendez off a leg. And he tries to get it back. Galasino will play it deep. Arnold watching his man down there. Mendez left it, and it's played wide, chasing it down Galetta. Galetta into the corner, has a look, circles, pulls it out front. Galetta throws one in there, and no problem for Clendenin. And play back underway. Joey D behind the net and whipped around, but not out. Here's Carm, and it's chipped away. Bishop will chase it down. Played back. And around by mystery man, we don't know. Wynot Black holding it in there. Carver takes it away off the stick of McDonald. Montgomery against Bishop, and Bishop just spins and throws it into the middle. Here's McDonald. Got Radicic up there. Radicic trying to get around Morrison. Does. Radicic chasing it down. Walking in. They let him go. Backhand score. That's big George Radicic. On the backhand, giving Wynot a 1-0 lead. And we start again. Lefebvre off a leg, and it's played back in. Into the middle, but cut off by Galetta as Luchin takes him out. Dodman whips it back behind the net. Bishop for Lefebvre. Luchin watching him, but he gets it to Mendez, who leaves it for Galetta and just plays it in off the side of that. Galasina off the boards, not out. Here's Mendez, weak backhand, and Clendenin knocks it away. Dobbin off the boards or off the glass. And Lowe will chase it down, but Bishop plays it away. Galetta off a skate, and it's played again back in by Calcina. Dodman in his own end. Couldn't handle it in there, and it's stolen away and played back for Mendez. He couldn't reach it. Galetta does. Galetta behind the net. Gets it back. And it's chipped away. And there's a shot and a goal. Might have tipped off the stick of Dupuis, but looked like George Mendez just threw it at the net, and it's 2-0. Off the draw. It's played out and wide, but cut off in there smartly by Dodman. Walking in and throwing it at the net, as Montgomery says yet to have a shot on goal in this game. Joe D. Back the other way, Carver leaves it for Montgomery. Try to get it back to Carver, but it's played out. Joe D again. Carver gets it back, leaves it, gets it back again, and McEwen going to try and chase it down. Pinching in is Morrison, throws it on net. That one almost fooled Schwartz. It's played away and down the ice. Icing indicated. Rolling puck, and they wave it off. Joe D. Up the middle to no one, and it's chipped back in by McDonald. A little cross up in there and cut off and played out front, but no one home, and Morrison's gonna make a rush. Willie Morrison walking in with a shot. Nice stop there from Schwartz. Lefebvre in his own end. Goes wide on the stick of Mendez, but it's played away. Bishop tried to go off the boards to himself. Dodman cuts it off, plays it deep. Lefebvre chase it down. Around the boards. Galetta waiting for it. Has a look for Mendez. Galetta going to skate away. Try to get it to Mendez, but it played away smartly there from Dupuis. Lefebvre again. In the middle for Mendez. Chips it for Galetta. Walking in. Galetta with a shot. Clendenin with the save, and he'll hang on. On the draw, they scramble for it. Joe D chips it around the boards, and Luchin will get it out, as Ronnie Rocks was trying to stand him up. McDonald gave it away, but Arnold couldn't get anything going. There's McDonald again, off the skate of Joe D. McDonald just throws it in front, off the face of the defenseman in there. Low. Good thing he had a visor on, and the puck ends up on top of the net. Carver wins the draw. Morrison off the glass, and Bishop will hold it in. Bishop for Radicic. Throws one in there. Joe D kicks it, and they scramble away, but they can't reach it. Joe D got muscled off that puck. Radicic couldn't handle it. They're all scrambling away. And it's played out. Lefebvre back the other way. The man was going to the bench, so icing waved off. Joe D behind his own net. Mendez watching him. And he'll flip it out and down the ice. Chasing it down, Carver. Icing waved off. Bishop plays it. Montgomery tried to keep it in, but Lefebvre comes away for Galetta. Galetta throws one in there, well wide of that. Mendez try to drop it back off the skate of the referee, and out comes Montgomery, left it for Carver. Carver chips it around. Donnie Carver walking in with a shot, and Schwartz makes a stop. I'm at the point now where I just can't even skate. My legs are killing me. Did the tournament last weekend. Well, I just have been on the ice so much in the last probably 3 weeks. It's probably 3 days of the last 3 weeks I haven't been on the ice. It's just, and I'm getting older. I just can't do it anymore.
It's funny, it seems like the older you get, the more you play. Like,
yeah.
There's some 7-year-old guys that get to play every single day.
Oh, yeah. I love playing too, man. I'm getting to this point where I just want to play anymore. And we're back underway here. Wide out black pressing. That one just out of the reach of Galetta. And Dodman will play it around, cut off by McDonald, has a look. Mendez leaves it for Galetta. Back for Mendez off the skate of Dupuis and out. Low. Plays it wide. Mendez will chase it down. And plays it around for McDonald, who lifts Dupuis' stick and gets it out for Galetta. 2-on-1 developing. Here's Galetta. Dodman cut him off smartly. Even for next weekend, Winston has a tournament here in the Falls.
Yeah.
And I told the guys I wasn't going to play on my tournament team, and they're like, "We only got 7 guys." I'm like, "Fine, I'll play," but then I'm just hanging my equipment up. I'm done.
I'm at a tournament in Kingston next weekend.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Off the draw, they scramble away for it. Radicic turns, fires off the leg of Morrison, who chips it out. Randy Bishop behind his own net, almost gave it away, got picked off and does. There's a backhand. Schwartz equal to that Dupuis offering. And Randy's looking around. Perhaps could have been a hooking call there. Lefebvre around on the boards. Morrison pinches to keep it in. Took a hack from Radicic. Morrison plays it in front. They score! Morrison off a stick, I believe, of the defenseman, and Montgomery's back in this one. It's 2-1. Nightmare scenario for me. If Black wins in a shootout, 3 teams tied with 4 points. And they've all beaten each other.
It's a second tiebreaker.
Plus minus. Wins plus minus. Dupuis in his own end, lost an edge. Skirbo plays it off a leg. Carver to the blue line, not out. Held in by Lefebvre nicely, but he gave it away. This is Dupuis for McEwen. He gave it away to Skirbo. Dupuis again off the Radicic's legs, and then he'll lean on him and come away with it. Here's Radicic rumbling in. And Dodman got back. Bishop pinching into the corner. Plays it out front. Radicic stood up his man there, Dodman. Carver back the other way, 2-on-2 with Montgomery. Here's Carver into the middle. Throws one in there, and it looked like it went off a shoulder of Lefebvre. Radicic deep in his own end. And gave it away to Carver, but it's played out by Mendez. Dodman. Teammates are changing. Is it for Dupuis? For Calacina, and just offside. Off the draw, Mendez wins it forward. Galetta's going to chase it down. Joe D wins it, and Calacina try to feed it for low. That should be a delayed offside, but was not picked up by the referee. Morrison off the boards and off a skate. And it's chipped back in. Joe D pulls it back, gave it away. Galetta bothered him in there. Galicina gave it away to Mendez. Has a look. Here's a shot, a nice stop from Clendenin. Rebound is there, and Joe D clears it away. As Galetta was looking to pick up some garbage. And then he got tied up in there. Galetta's got to wait for Mendez. He'll just chip it in. Joe D knocks it down with a hand. Let's try to shake that one off. Galicina chips it, not out. Galetta into the corner. Lays it out front. Clendenin knocks it away. And then Galicina was back smartly on Mendez, and he'll play it up. They got a man up there. It's Lowe. Here's Lowe. Puts himself offside as the pass from Arnold was not fast enough to catch up with the speedy Lowe. On the draw, Skirbo wins it back. Radicic in his feet, a couple pirouettes, and it's played in. Dupuis up the boards and off the skate of McEwen. Bishop comes away with it. It works its way back to Lefebvre. And pinching in Dogman to keep it in nicely. McEwen gets it back. McEwen plays it deep for Carver. Montgomery out into the slot nicely. Dupuis with a shot that's wide and then hops over the stick of Montgomery. Dupuis again holding it in for McEwen. McEwen into the slot for Montgomery. Trying to get it to Carver, but it's taken away by Skirbo. Skirbo ran into Dodman. Lefebvre with a shot, stopped by Clendenin. Rebound is there for Radicic. Shot it just wide. And Carver back the other way. 2-on-1 developing. Lefebvre trying to get back. Carver pulls it through Bishop. Still has it. Carver behind the net. McEwen out front. Scrambling in there. Here's Montgomery. He had it all by himself, and Schwartz makes a stop. And play back underway. Mendez was a streaking man, and it comes to him. Galetta trying to catch up. Here's Mendez, throws it in there, and Lowe came back and a nice defensive play. Luchin chips it out around rocks. And then it's played back in, but Lowe will chip it back the other way. 1:11 to go here in the first. Ronnie Rocks around for McDonald. And Morrison keeps it low. Luchin behind the net. Luchin try to get it up front. McDonald plays it away. Here's Mendez. Into the middle. Galetta going to chase it down. Got Joey D in between them. Plays it out front. There's a nice pass, and McDonald couldn't connect as he had Clendenin going the other way. Galetta with it again. Chipped away by Morrison. And plays it back into his own end and then gets it out for Galicina. 35 to go. Rick Galicina. For Lowe. Lowe off a skate of rocks, and look out, here comes Skirbo the other way with Galetta. Skirbo for Galetta, but he had already gone too deep. Lowe got a man breaking Galicina, he can't get it to him, and it's stolen. Luchin with 10 to go. Bishop in a circle. Takes a couple of sticks, pulls it back in, still with it. Here's Bishop. Played away by Dupuis, and that's going to do it for the first period. got both Erics aren't coming tonight. So we'll get 10 guys. Fuck me. It's 2 solid players, dude.
Is, what's his name back tonight? Defenseman? 17?
Yeah, Terry's back, so that helps. What if we go back to you, Steve, and Wayne?
Yeah, that's, it was a lot of speed when you put it.
I know. Fuck. I don't know what to do. And we're underway in the second period. Lefebvre off the boards. Skirbo couldn't clear it. And Carver got it played away off of his stick. McEwen can't keep it in. Skirbo plays it deep. And for Tino, he lifts the stick of Joe D. Montgomery is back. Here comes Mo. Plays it off the boards for Carver. Try to pull it through Lefebvre. And they'll just go in the corner with Bishop. Here's Montgomery. Played it out front, but it's cut off by Skirbo. Look out. Into the middle and off they go. Dropped for Tino. Coming back the other way is Willie Morrison. He gave it away as Lefebvre was pinching. And Carver off a skate. Tino Skirbo walks in, shot. Great stop there from Clendenin. Could be a game saver. McEwen into the middle. Montgomery bats it down. Lefebvre for Skirbo. For the other Skirbo. And he got taken out, and we're going to have a penalty to Dodman. Would be a tripping call. Dodman does not like that call. He's 2 for trip. So the Why Not power play, 1 for 1 tonight. We'll go at it again. Scrambled draw. Galetta can't reach it. Mendez does. Scores. All but 5 seconds. George Mendez goes high blocker on Clendenin, and that's a costly penalty. It's 3-1. Here's McDonald with the white skates. Chips it over the line, but it's cut off in there by Dupuis. Mendez and Lowe battle for it. And Luchin can't reach it. That's Ronnie Rocks. Gonna wind it up and chip it in. Dupuis off the boards, nobody there. Mendez into the corner. Still with it. Clendenin leaves it for Lowe. And he battles in there with Galetta. It's shot wide. Off the boards, Dupuis on a stick of McDonald, who gave it away. Here's Gordy Lowe. Walking in low, leaning on it, shoots off the leg of Rocks. And it's knocked away by Schwartz. Luchin off the stick of McDonald and played out. Breaking away. And wide with it is Mendez for Galetta for Mendez. Back for Galetta. Walking in, blocked by Morrison, or Dodman rather, and it's out by Lowe. Left it for Arnold, back for Lowe. McDonald will just play it out and down the ice. Icing indicated, but waved off as Joe D took the long way there. And he tries to go up the middle, but missed Carver. Here's Bishop. Cut off and played deep by McEwen, but back for Bishop. And McEwen's got it again. Back for Bishop. A little bit of ping pong. And then it's played away by Radicic. Morrison waiting. And just plays it in deep. Here's Lefebvre off the stick and a souvenir for a lucky fan. Not much doing in this game for Montgomery's lately. We'll see if they can find a goal here to make it interesting. Lefebvre off the boards. Joe D cuts it off. Throws it in front, and Carver couldn't handle it, as he was all alone. Carver kicks it behind the net, and that one's off the stick of Calcina. So we'll have a face-off to the right of Schwartz again. There's a fan there throwing the puck back in. On the draw, Skirbo wins it. Lefebvre for Skirbo, gave it away. Dodman with a high shot. That one just missed. McEwen in front, and it's played away by Lefebvre. There's Carver. Threw it out front, and nobody was there. Dodman trying to cut it off. Holds it in. Spins away. Calcina as it's knocked down by Skirbo. Here's Carver. Backhand is wide. McEwen battling away with two men there, and it comes to Radicic. Second one, there we go. Montgomery's with pressure. There's a backhand score! Great pressure from Montgomery's. Dupuis keeps it in for McEwen, throws the backhand into the corner. This one's not over. 3-2 with just under 11 minutes to go. And McDonald will play it deep. Wynot's trying to spend some time down in the Montgomery's end for a bit. Morrison. He's going to hold and rush, and will get it into himself. Morrison still with it, but it's knocked down by Mendez. Mendez around. It's cut off by Joe D. Walking in. Joe D plays it in front and by everybody. Morrison tries to throw it in there and does. Lowe has a look. Plays it out front off a skate and almost went in. And there it's out front again. Joe D walks in with a shot off a leg. Luchin and Arnold causing havoc in there. Morrison holds it in. Whiffs on it. Still with it. Kicked away by Galetta. Galetta throws one on net and wide. Morrison off the boards, and McDonald will hold it in. Joe D off the boards and out. Luchin with Lowe with him, but couldn't get it to him. Joe D going for a change. Skates right by it. Morrison in his own end. Wholesale changes for both teams. Morrison's got a man way up there. It's Dodman just onside. Dodman has a look. Gets it in for Calcina, and he lost the handle as nobody was around him. Dupuis with Radicic watching. Dodman in his own end plays it wide. Calcina knocks it down nicely and gave it away. Montgomery leaves it for Calcina, and Carver couldn't reach. Held in by Dodman. Here's Calcina, but Skirbo knocked it away from his belly. Lefebvre around the boards and out. Dodman chips it in on a delayed offside. Some tired legs out there right now. On the draw, Carver wins it forward. Sneaky little play, but Calcina couldn't reach it. Calcina back in front off the skate of Carver, chipped away by Schwartz. And Calcina had Montgomery in front, but it's cut off by Skirbo. Bishop trying to chase it down with Dupuis, and does. Dupuis lifts his stick. Bishop comes away with it. Backhand in front. Dupuis knocks it away. Dupuis for Carver. Walking in. Pulls it back. For Dupuis, shot! Just backhand was just wide. And he got hooked by Lefebvre. Skirbo at his own end spins away from Carver. Carver takes him out. Lefebvre gave it away. Joe D on his backhand. Pulls it in. And tried to get it to Morrison, but Wynot Black comes away. 3-on-1 for Skirbo. Skirbo backhand shot. Score! Not sure who the player is for Why Not Black. We don't have him on our list, but little give and go there, and Why Not Black relieving that pressure, up 4-2 now. But 8 minutes to go. Lots can happen. Certainly for Montgomery's, they want to get that next one. Joe D chips it off a leg. Galetta will work it for Mendez. Mendez drops for Galetta, and Lowe comes away with it. Brody Lowe wide for Joe D, but Galetta cut it off, and he gets it back. Galetta over the line, picks his way through, holds up. Joe D cut that one off. He'll get it back. And just play it off a stick and down the ice. Rocks in his own end. Luchin chasing him down. Rocks off the boards, and it's chipped out. Dodman back in. Here's McDonald off the boards and out, and it hops over the stick of Dupuis. Dupuis has a look, plays it behind his net. Dodman gave it away. Here's Galetta with a shot. Dodman blocked it, and then he took out Galetta. Mendez comes away with it. Mendez for Galetta from his knees with a shot, blocked away. Mendez again behind the net. Arnold off the boards, and Bishop can't hold it in. Lefebvre. Montgomery's making changes. Pulls it in and chases it down. Dupuis around for McEwen. Here's McEwen off the boards. 2-on-0 developing. Look out. Carver walking in. Donnie Carver. Backhand. Score! Little miscommunication there for Why Nots. Bishop shaking his head, going to the net, to the bench. So is Lefebvre. And they've let him back in. Nice move from Carver. Good little dangle, and he squeezed it inside the post. So it's a 1-goal game again with 6:17 to go. Skirbo trying to change that. Back the other way. Knocked away by Morrison. McEwen missed it. McDonald into the slot. Here's Skirbo with a shot. Rebound. Score! Furious action in the last 2 minutes. And Why Not up again on the Skirbo connection. 5-3. Off the draw. McDonald gonna whip it in. He hit the elbow of Dougie Webb, but he seems to be fine. Here's Montgomery. Bats it ahead, and it's a glove pass if Carver touches it, but Rocks knocks it away. Skirbo on the stick of Joe D, who gives it to Carver, the most recent goal scorer. Here comes Tino Skirbo walking in. Skirbo, sharp angle shot, and knocked away by Clendenin. Carver's the last man back, and Montgomery couldn't reach it. Rocks to his defensive partner McDonald, and he'll just play it deep. Why Not's content to kill some clock here. Joe D has a look, plays it up for Montgomery, but he was turning the other way. Mendez cut it off. Montgomery within his own end. Cut off by Lefebvre, and he'll just chip it in. That one almost found its way through. Joe D up the boards, and Bishop for Lefebvre. Into the middle had Mendez, but was a little bit behind him. Dupuis. Get it away. This is Mendez working in. And then they all fall down in there. Dodman's trying to get away. Low. He's got Dodman breaking and gives it to him. Here's Dodman walking in, but cut off by Bishop. Dodman pulls it back. Dodman with a shot score. Wayne Dodman. And it's a 1-goal game again. 4:12 to go. On that draw again, and McDonald will play it deep again. Joe D chasing it down. And it's chipped away. McDonald off the boards to Radicic, and he'll play it deep. Joey D on his own end. And it's off the boards and out. Laid into the middle, but McEwen couldn't reach that offering from Carver, and now Skirbo's going to go back the other way. Carm for Tino. Tried to hit Carm, but he was tied up by Calasina. Here's McEwen. Stolen by Skirbo. Calasina plays it off the boards. Or, that's Morrison, rather. Here's Carver. Walking in. Got Morrison in front. Carver off the stick of rocks as he played him nicely. Morrison holds up. It's in his skates. Behind the net. Given away. McEwen. And cut off nicely by Radicic. Good play by Big George. Montgomery's is changing. Alicina walking in. Just flips one at the net. No problem for Schwartz. Bishop in his own end. Almost gave it away, but got it back. And then Lowe dropped his stick. Held in. There's a long shot there. Dupuis just shot it wide. Galetta comes away with it and plays it deep. Saved there by Clendenin. 2.5 to go. Montgomery's furiously trying to tie this up. Lowe missed that pass. Montgomery couldn't chase it down. There's Galetta. Pulls it back. Leaves it for Mendez. Dupuis has it. And just plays it around the boards. Jamie Arnold. Into the middle and out. Galetta back in. As Mendez almost got that one away from Dodman. Here's Arnold. Into the middle, and Luchin couldn't handle it. Mendez chips it in deep again. Under 2 to play. Joe D. Up the boards for Arnold. That Skirbo plays it back in. Joe D has to chase it down again. McEwen hops over his stick. Radicic plays it on net. Joey D, he's been out there for a while, you can tell. Plays it up the boards though, and it's nicely in by Carver. Carver throws one on net. Schwartz makes a save. Rebound is laying there. And Morrison couldn't get it on net as Bishop played it away. Goalie is pulled. Here's Dodman. Dodman walks in off the leg of Lefebvre, and Dodman didn't see it. And Skirbo gave it away. Calasina, minute to go. Dodman has to play it deep. Chasing it down in there is Bishop. Rolling puck. Plays it, and it's just out as Morrison tries to get it back in and does. Radicic goes down. Bishop has a look. Flips it, and that hit the gate for the Zamboni. So with 44 seconds exactly, we will have a face-off to the left of Schwartz. Montgomery's pressing for that tying goal. Winner moves on to the finals. And they got the 6 players out there they want. Lowe is going to lean in on Skirbo, and Lowe has it forward, plays it in front, shot, rebound, score! Rick Calasina had a couple whacks at it. Rocks tried to tie him up unsuccessfully, and 39.7 to go. We are knotted at 5s. Off the draw, Mendez and Carver, and it's scrambled to Hamilton. Plays it deep again. Dupuis chasing it down with Galetta, and Galetta keeps it in. Look out, but it's given away. Back the other way, Donnie Carver. Got cut off by Mendez, flips it high and wide. There's McEwen, plays it out front, and Morrison couldn't reach it. Nobody was on him. 15 seconds to go. Dupuis flips it in. Hamilton knocks it down. Or McDonald, rather. Rocks plays it away. Galetta through the middle. 3 seconds to go. And we are going to a shootout to settle this one.
Glasses.
Here we go.
Carver. Stop.
Carver missed,
And he saves it.
Mendez is saved. No goals. That was a good game
Unbelievable.
in the second period. The last 6-7 minutes of this game was crazy. So we'll have Calasina and Bishop. And off they go. Rick Calasina walks in, scores. Bishop
Stop.
stopped by Schwartz or Clendenin.
Schwartz
Schwartz is over here. He was down there. How about this? Wayne Dodman can win this game for Montgomery's and send them to the finals.
Clendenin's just got to stop it.
Or Clendenin might make the stop on Lefebvre. Lefebvre is money on shootouts. He's
So
decided
Lave's
he
on
wants
the wrong
this
side of the puck.
He wants this one.
Lefty and a righty.
And off we go. We'll be watching Dodman here. If he scores, it's over.
Clendenin stopped it too.
And Clendenin stopped it, and it's over. Big comeback.
So does that mean we play white?